Hi everyone, and a big thank you to all of the community members over at Open Media One channel on Telegram. Also, massive thank you to all of the subscribers here on YouTube. So this video is going to be three things. It's going to be an update on the case number because a lot of people have been asking me about that. So I'm going to give an update on that. The next part of it is going to be what's next, what vids I'm doing next, what things I've got coming next. And the third part will be literally about fakes or fakers and how I think they're going to fade away. So I won't keep you too long, and I really appreciate you all watching, liking, sharing and commenting on this. Okay, so the first part is, it's case number 6029679-21. Now, I've had some contact with Mark Sexton, as a lot of you already know, and all of the updates that I have are the same that are on the public announcement group that is on Telegram. So for anyone who's looking for a live update, also to look at any other cases that are going on across the UK, go to this address on Telegram, or this channel on Telegram. So it's the @ public announcement 607967921, and they're giving updates all the time. And if I do get anything from Mark Sexton himself or anybody else, of course I will share it. But remember, I made a call here just to verify whether it was a real crime number or not. That's how it was accidental that I've got into this. I was just literally trying to verify whether it was a live case, because I honestly thought it wouldn't be. So, and everything snowballed from there. So if I get anything from Mark Sexton, from anybody else to do with this, I promise I will share it. But for people that are looking for live updates, get yourself onto that Telegram group. Again, that's public announcement 607967921. Okay, and thank you for everyone who sent DMs and messages on that, because it's been different opinions across the board, and we've had people who have said it's not going to go anywhere. People who have said the people who are involved in that should know, right the way across to the other end, where people have said, well, at least it's caused a very big awareness of this, which I've got to agree with that. And people have said, this is going to spur other people on, and then you've got people who have said, this is going to become something. So who knows? But you know what I'm about on this channel, you know what I'm for, and I support a lot of different people that are doing all sorts, from protests to everything. So every little helps, I suppose. I know that's a term for another company, but it's true. To get through this, we're going to need to cover a lot of bases, and I don't know whether this case or any of the other things that are going on are going to come to anything, but I do know that it's raising awareness that people don't agree with what's going on, at the very least. Now, moving on to what's next. So a few of you have asked for particular things on the videos that I've been doing, and as you all know, I've got some plans to do a bit more, well, to do a lot more actually, and really try and go at mainstream, go toe to toe with mainstream, a few of our ideas, and support other channels and other groups also. So hopefully in the next 2 to 3 months I will be sharing that, and we'll be able to do something with that and really give the mainstream media, and the mainstream in particular, a run for their money, sharing facts and info. So we'll keep you up to date with that as that rolls out, and everyone can help in that, they really can. So I hope you all enjoy that when it comes. Now, I did say I was going to go fast this year and step it up a gear, but that call there was totally accidental, just something that happened. I was talking with people on chat and they said to me, can you verify that? So you never know going forward if we can get anything else like that, where we can verify a call or put some other information out there, or talk to somebody official and do a recording or a Zoom call or whatever. I will do it as well, guys. Okay, so I will be looking out for things like that as we go along and as we get through this. Now, the next vid that I'm thinking of doing will be a sales technique one. So people have asked about the other video I did, which was leaders' speeches and the sales techniques they use. So it was quite popular. People said, could I do more on that? So I've got sales experience. I've been trained in sales, so I am noticing a lot of things. So I will do a video on that next, or the one after. And it's not just for now and the current nonsense, guys. You can look for things that they're going to be, doing in the future. We all know different things that are planned with, the weather, let's just say, for this vid, but climate, etc. these sales techniques they use throughout, and I have definitely been trained on them. And when I point them out to you and the different emotions that they make you feel or make you do an action and so on and so forth, you'll see how they're used quite widely. So the next vid or the one after will be that vid there. Now, the last part of the video coming up, fakers. Fakes, they will fade away. I came to this conclusion the other day. I was having a chat with somebody on Telegram, one of my friends, and we'd watched someone who was more mainstream, very much more more mainstream, put out a vid. To cut a long story short, I sent a post to him saying, hey, my relatives live there and I don't think that's correct. At the same time, just a few seconds after, he sent me a post going, that's not correct. He's got friends who've just literally messaged him there saying that's not correct. Long story short, we had a conversation about how people who are more mainstream and are doing this for an income or a learning now because, you know, the mainstream channels are not providing what they could. They're having to find info all the time to try and share it out and, you know, to try and keep the views coming, to try and keep all the things going, to try and, you know, to keep up their momentum. And my friend who pointed it out. He said, look how many times he's changed his title in those last few minutes. And, you know, we had a giggle and I thought, nothing to do with that particular person at all on the next subject or the subject of this fakers, but it got me thinking. It got me thinking about how hard somebody like a mainstream person has to work right now to keep up with the numbers, to keep up with the sensation, to keep up with the stories they're putting out. Then I looked at the truth community, all of us lot, and I thought, we've got it the easiest, the absolute easiest, no doubt whatsoever, because we're just talking from how we feel, from our heart, from our soul, from what we're thinking, sharing facts, sharing info. It's quite easy because it's real. And I thought, who has it the hardest right now? And do you know who it is? It's the fakers, the fake accounts, those people that have put out fake intel, nonsense. It's 2 years in and they are having to work harder than anybody. And I tell you something else, this year is the year that I think that those fake accounts will fade away. They really will. Have a think about it. 2 years ago to now, how many more people are just aware of something going on with the government, with the world, something wrong here or there? Many more than a couple of years ago. And, you know, I know a few of these fake accounts do tend to grab people here and there for their memberships and stuff like that, especially new people, but it's a lot less. And I just think people are becoming more discerning day by day. I really, really do, across the board. I mean, look at those youngsters in the northwest of England who did not put masks on, who didn't listen to the authorities, who didn't take the tests. I mean, it was into 1,300 on the one news report, 1,300, and only 67 did. You know, so really, really, discernment is coming on with the youth, it's coming on with everybody. So getting back to the faking accounts, I think they're going to struggle this year. I really do. And I want to give a big shout out to a group of people who have done lots of different content, YouTube and other social media channels. And, you know, they've specifically focused on fake accounts and people like that to the most part of it. And they've highlighted as people so many fake accounts that were literally just fleecing money off people. So I want to give them a big shout out, and that is the Griftbusters. So that's MC Griff Truth, Justice, Will from Cold Beer Confessional, Intel Lady, and their guest panelist Jordan Saver, because they've all got different skills. They put lots of content out, but last year and the year before they were really hammering hard on people who were faking it and just making money from it and not providing any real info at all. So well done them. But in line with what I just said there, guys, fakers will fade away, so you might need to do more of your other vids, you know, on the government and things like that, which I know you love doing anyway. So you might have to change your name from Griftbusters to Government Busters or something. But big shout out to all of you guys, really, really. So that's MC Griff Truth, Justice, Will from Cold Beer Confessional, Intel Lady, and Jordan Saver. Really appreciate all the good that you do. And one more big shout out to everybody. Things are going really fast this year. There seems to be info coming out everywhere. Restrictions have been lifted in places. Totally opposite of what most people thought. So let's see what happens. But thank you to everyone for sharing this video, liking this video, commenting on this video. And I really appreciate all the good you all do. Thank you.